it was man, I was baseball. I love baseball.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, baseball almost got me kicked out the family. I think everybody, my cousins, my brother, everybody was baseball.
Yeah.
It just did not take for me. I don't know what it was about it. It just, I think I started too late.
Yeah.
You know, so as far as I just was never really comfortable.
Yeah.
I love playing in the outfield and playing defense,
right.
But the batter's box wasn't necessarily the place where I wanted to be. And you know, and I'll never forget the first game I played was fast pitch. You know, everybody else had played t-ball and all that.
Yeah.
So my first game I played, it was fast pitch. Our buddy Mike Street was pitching.
Yeah.
And
lefty.
I swear Mike knew that this was it. This was like that first time coming up.
Oh my God, no.
Man, Mike hit the umpire for 4 straight pitches before I came up to bat. I hit the umpire in his pad. Pop, 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 pop. You know.
No control.
So I'm sitting here like, y'all want me to go up here with this little hard ball and stand in this batter's box and let this dude just take, okay.
It wasn't for you,
So
huh?
I went up in the batter's box, you know, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. First pitch. Strike.
No.
Straight down the pipe. I was like, okay. All right. Next one came through. I was like, swung, strike, straight down the middle. Dude, I was like, hold on a second. All right. He ain't about to strike me out. I'm going to go ahead and this next one definitely going to be a ball. So I was like, I ain't going to back out. I'm not going to back out. Man, he threw that next pitch straight down the middle again. I say he threw 4 pitches before I came up the bat to hit the umpire and then threw the next 3 straight down the pipe. After that, he did the same thing to everybody. I said, oh, okay, you Jedi mind trick.
Yes, he did.
But from that moment on, but I think I ended up getting hit by a pitch, and after that, I was okay. But it just was not, baseball was just not my sport.
He was very good at baseball. We had a lot of guys who went to school with it, very good. And at one point in time, Stebbins High School was ranked in the state, I want to believe, in the top 15 my senior year in baseball. Very good baseball team. Coach Klinger, shout out Coach Klinger, coach of the baseball team.
Yeah.
Let's say, so that was your story. Let me tell you my story. I know we're going over a little bit, but my story on how I quit baseball. I was a very good baseball player. I played on the All-Star team. Every year that I played, I know it's a little late, but it was a big deal to us to be on an All-Star team, right?
Right.
So, go to freshman year. The freshman baseball coach wants me to play. I'm like, I'm just playing football and basketball. I don't want to play baseball. But then comes the season for I don't know what, did they have AAU travel baseball? Maybe that's what it was. So I can't remember the coach's name, but the guys on the team had already said, hey, you need to call Sean. He's pretty good, and get him on the team. So, you know, we can add him to the team. We'll be better or whatever. And I was like, The guy's calling, and I'm like, I got excuses. You know, I don't have a ride. I don't know if my mom will let me. And he's like, I'll talk to your mom, and then I'll pick you up every day and bring you home. And I was like, dang, I'm out of excuses. So I was like, okay. So dude picks me up, and we're going over to Spinning Hills to practice. And I'm watching them, you know, and it's like the all-star team of all-star teams from that Spin Kimberly. So now we're just we're like 4 or 5 years older now. Guys are developed, they're bigger, they're faster, stronger. And I'm like, ooh, it's tough heat, right? Jason Ward and Street, all those guys were out there.
Yeah.
So dude's like, okay, Sean, go ahead and get a bat and get warmed up, get loosened up, and we'll throw you in the batter's box and let you take some swings. And I'm like, damn, these guys are throwing hard. They're throwing, and it's not just, you know, Little League, it's just fastballs and wild pitches. I'm seeing curveballs. I'm seeing all kind of stuff. I'm like, okay. So I get up there, and the first few pitches I'm behind on. I'm hitting on the right field. I can't catch up because it's so fast. But then I catch the speed, and I'm smacking them. There's a story before this. In Spin Camp, there was 2 diamonds, right? You got the one diamond down there by the street, another diamond up there towards the school.
Yep.
Coach was going to take me out of the game. He's like, Sean, this is your last at bat. We're going to let such and such play. And I'm mad because I'm the best player on the team. And why are you taking me out? What are you doing? So I get up there, and I hit the ball, and it went over the backstop at the next field. I was so mad. I smoked that ball. They stopped the game, and they're like, ball. Usually people look for the ball to come rolling in from the outfield into their infield. You know, it went over the backstop. So that's how I'm hitting these balls at this tryout or whatever I'm doing. I'm smoking the dude. And I know who's pitching. I'm not going to say his name. But after I caught up to him and I started stroking him, the next pitch, an intentional fastball to my knee. You know what I did, Jeff? I said, take me home. I said, you're going to bring me out here with a dude who's mad at me because I'm hitting him in practice. That's the team you want me on? I said, take me home. Yeah. That was the end of my baseball career. I don't want to be hitting knees with that baseball. That ain't no fun. Not intentionally by your own teammate. Nah, that ain't no fun. Story time with Sean and Jeff and how they started and quit baseball. Gotta love it, man. Huh?